We are doing status around the workshop today. Checking everything out. There's all big old mess in here. Could be better, but we'll start with Big Dooley. Work our way around. We'll start with an engine start. You got a 350 small block under the hood. You used to have 454 fresh from the factory. And why not put the lights on? Oh, I love that. The old girl could use a little cleanup. In case that wasn't enough, I installed this. Well, shit. Yeah, got a reverse alarm on there. It's been on there a while ago. Put that on whenever. Did the clear coating, paint work, the decals, airbrush some rust on there, make her look older than she really is. And Dad got us this 52 Chevy here. It needs some work, but it was actually a pretty sweet deal for what it was. Around less than $5,000, I think it was. It was pretty nice, actually. Doesn't need much to get it running, but will work out for us. Put the hood on myself not long ago. They had to take it off in order to transport it here for us. Have a safety chain on so it doesn't roll anywhere. A little rough on the inside, but what vehicles ain't rough on the inside these days? Need a battery and we'll find out a lot of stuff. And this is my dad's. He calls it Dorey Ellen. Inside, he's got his shrunken head. He named it Charlie. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Really need to organize this place. Could be better. Way better. But Dad's been busy. A lot of work stuff, whatnot. Have this stuff came from my uncle. He gave this stuff to us. That fridge was given to us by a person who didn't want it anymore, who did some work for us on our house. My truck needs some work done too. One day probably restore her to her original self from the factory. And parts, fluids and stuff, tools, and whatnot. You can get my dad's old air compressor going again. That's like the heartbeat around here. Damn, it's cold. Shop office needs work. Basically been using it for storage, but one thing that keeps this place going is our music. I come out here, listen to music, do some work on the vehicles a bit. Need to get rid of that toolbox, but no one's interested in it. We do need to get rid of that, I think. Make some money some way, somehow. And a little utility trailer that we use for work. One day I'm probably gonna sell it too, maybe. Yeah, a little shop status. Don't park here without permission. I use the lawnmower to go painting. Paint fields for the farmer next door. But could use some engine work and a tune-up. And need an air compressor to blow off all this extra dust. Been beating the shit out of this thing. I mean, that. We use the push mower to cut all the stuff it can't get into. And weed eat, of course. Yeah. Looks like everything. Might one day put those bull horns over there. You can see it. Right up. Right there. Right above where my finger is. Probably mount those bull horns somewhere, or use one of these deer skulls and deer heads. Maybe mount them on Big Dooley, my little 1-ton truck. And put it on there someday, but haven't had the chance to, and got a lot of school to do and stuff. Get some extra chores done around the house. That's the end of that chapter.